Hello and welcome back to the most inconsistent podcast on planet Earth.
Hello everyone, it's Callum and Hannah, your podcast hosts. I nearly forgot what to say because it's been so long since we've done this, but we're
camera
back.
shy.
Oh my god, I'm nervous. Stop.
Like, seriously.
There's so many lights on me right now. Like, wow, this is really crazy.
Got to be the most inconsistent podcast on planet Earth.
Guys, we are finally back, okay? Back in the studio, as you can see, in our lovely studio.
We got a new picture.
Oh, if you can see it, it's behind me. Right. The picture behind me, if you're watching this, I don't think looks anything like me. Like Callum asked them to basically make a Simpsons photograph, but then turn it into caricatures of me and him, and it does look like him. That I can definitely see that being you.
What, the lack of chin? Is that why you're saying that?
I'm sorry. The only thing that makes that look like me is that it's got my necklace and my nose ring. That's the only two things.
Okay, let me bring something up quickly.
Okay.
I gave him a picture from Hannah's Instagram because that's Hannah, right? It's a picture of Hannah.
Yeah, duh.
He provided that.
It's all right.
Now that to other people, Hannah, that's how you may look because you straighten your hair.
Yeah. I haven't straightened my hair in 6 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll get to that later. But anyway, guys, why have we been here? Why haven't we been on the podcast? Let's talk about it.
Hannah's pregnant.
Oh, Callum, don't put that stuff into the universe. I revoke that statement. I'm not pregnant. So just so everyone knows, I'm not pregnant.
No, we're just genuinely idiots who just like stop posting for no reason whatsoever and then realise suddenly 2 months later, oh, maybe we should post on the podcast again.
We have actually also been super busy. Like, we have not stopped the last couple of months. Let's not be real.
It has been busy.
It's been a busy
in
few
regards
months.
to sort of just life in general.
Yeah.
We're moving house. We're not too sure yet. We're in a bit of a conundrum, aren't we?
We are currently at a stalemate. So we're both, I'm 24 and Callum is 23. And I feel like...
Sorry.
We're 5 months apart, as we've established before. But I do feel like at this age, like, you know, you start to get you start to get the itch to be like, let's move out. Let's
means
go.
you've got crabs, basically.
All right, Callum. Let's go. And I don't know if it's just because a lot of our friends around us aren't yet, that we're sort of like, oh, is this the right thing to be doing? We could be at home saving money, living with our parents. You know, we've both got good home lives. Like, we're not getting kicked out. That's my main
concern. My main concern is that we're moving out. We're going to be spending £3,000 to £4,000 a month on bills plus miscellaneous, and it's just like, it is just life, but it's also something we could avoid for another 5 years if we really wanted to.
5 years?
That's a stretch.
You want me to live with my mum until I'm 28?
No, that's a stretch. This is what I'm saying. But imagine putting away that £3,500, £4,000 for another year.
I hear you.
And then by the end of the year, the place we saw was absolutely beautiful, and I could really see myself living there, and we are considering it. However, there's just that thing in the back of my mind that is literally screaming at me, what are you doing? This is the stupidest financial decision you're ever going to make in your life. And that's kind of what's scaring me.
Yeah, I do think that it's a stressful thing right now to be in your 20s in this current economy. And I'm not trying to put a downer on it, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, it's horrible, but it bloody freaking is, you know? Like, right now, trying to move out and trying to just make your life happen when things are, it's horrible. It's horrible.
Which is why I do think it is a silly decision. Like, yeah, maybe we can afford it. Don't fucking know if we could, like, after putting all the expenses together. But it's one of them where, is it really something we should be doing? Financial wise, is it a smart move?
Well,
and even when I'm driving and then I get my new car and I've got to pay insurance and then I've got those bills to add on to it, it's going to be $4,500, £5,000 a month.
Listen,
mate.
One thing that's also putting Callum off, and if you know Callum, then you know the first week that we move into that house, he's going to want to kick that thing out. When I think about moving out, I think of like, right, everyone's sitting on cushions basically for the first 6 weeks we moved in, because we're not getting any furniture. You know, we get little bit by bit. If you know Callum, then you know Callum will not allow that to happen. It will literally be within the first week we will have everything there, because he is so weird about that kind. He's so meticulous about things being like perfect and in the right place and at the right time, that he will not be able to sit in the front room without our stuff actually being in there. It's really bad for me.
Yeah, that's
you
very
do.
true.
He's very impulsive, and he's like, I will need to buy everything. That's another thing why I think you're kind of like, because you have to pay. We're gonna have to pay a lot for furniture.
It will be a lot of money. That. It's a lot of money. And
what a depressing way to start the podcast. Hi, guys.
I know.
So, the financial crisis right now. Let's talk about the economy.
On to a better subject. We're going Portugal next week.
Woo, 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 woo. So, yeah, we're probably not going to film it next week.
Oh, my God. No. We've got 7 days.
Yeah, we will film another episode before we go. But we are going for a wedding, guys. Callum, we've never been to a wedding together, have we? Ever?
I don't know if I've ever been to a... No, I have been to a wedding. I went to my mate's parents'
wedding. I've been to 2, but I went to one when I was 17. And so I haven't been to one as like an adult that can properly drink. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know.
Oh,
how
is that the first thing you think of?
No. Oh my God, stop it. Everyone thinks about the free bar at a wedding.
I'm
Everyone
excited to
thinks
wear
about
a
free-
suit and go to Portugal
Yeah.
to watch a wedding. That's going to be fun.
My friend from work, friend Kira, beautiful Kira, we are going to Portugal. She's getting married in a stunning vineyard, and I am so excited.
And we're making a holiday out of it.
It's going to be beautiful.
I need to get out of this country because
Oh my
what
God.
is this English
You guys,
weather?
let's talk about it. Callum has, I've always said it, Callum has definitely got undiagnosed SAD, which is, seasonal depression. Because when the weather is bad or when it's just, there's an inkling of rain outside, the mood that he is in is like, you don't even want to talk to him for like an hour. He gets so angry. Like, even when I walked into his house about, an hour ago, he's just fuming about nothing. It's just, the weather's bad and he's just like, I can't, we need to get this fucking country. That's what you sound
Clear
like.
your throat, mate. Clear your throat. That's disgusting.
That's
No.
exactly what you sounded like.
I'm not being funny. I can't help it. I can't physically help it. That's like telling someone to control a spot on their face.
Oh my God.
I can't help it. As soon as the weather's bad, and the thing is, babe, it's not just raining. It's muggy. I'm sweaty. My balls are stuck to my legs.
Callum,
Stop.
stop.
Let's just come to the conclusion that I can't function in bad weather. And that's why I am absolutely... I even said to Hannah, should we just go out there a few days earlier?
Yeah.
But she said no because she's got a friend's birthday thing.
Oh, listen, I have plans, all right?
What day is that?
Callum, it's on Saturday. You can't just change me plans, all right? Because you want to get... If you want to go out the country early, by all means,
This is the
off you go.
problem about being in a relationship,
Oh,
guys.
here we go.
This is
Here we
the problem
go.
about being in a relationship. You can't just do things that you want to do anymore.
Are you-
Because you've always got that second person who has to put a downer on it. If I want to go on holiday for a week, I want to go on holiday or with myself, just by myself. Are you going to go without me?
No.
Even when she goes on
No.
holiday with her friends and I say, I'm going to book a holiday then. She's like, no.
No.
Don't book a holiday
Okay.
without me.
All right, let's backtrack about that for a second. Because last year, Callum went on not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, 5 holidays without me.
3 of those were work trips.
Okay, yeah, 3 of them were brand trips. All right, we'll talk, that's fine. 5 holidays without me. So I had to do basically 5 weeks without him. A few of them were like 5 days long, whatever. And I dealt with it and I coped with it. I went to Sardinia 2 weeks ago for 1 week with my uni friends, and I came back and he was literally depressed. He was in such a every time I spoke to him, he was in a foul mood. He's like, I'm just so bored. I've got no friends. I've got nothing to do. Oh, I wish I wasn't in the country. I'm going to go on holiday. Me and Tay are going to book a holiday while you're gone. Yeah. I had to do 5 without you last year, and I survived. I survived, Callum. I go away for 1 week, and he's like,
You've got like 16 friends who you can just go and chill with. I have literally 2, 3 tops people that I can
Callum.
shout in a moment of crisis, right? If I'm on my own and Hannah's not there, I have 2 or 3 people that I can shout and say, do you want to do something? One of them was on holiday and the other one now practically has fucking kids, so he can't ever do anything with me. I am very lonely.
I'm here.
Yeah, but when you're not.
Okay. I thought you were going to say, yeah, but that doesn't count.
No, but being in a relationship with someone, obviously, you've got that, and we're very lucky that we're best friends. We get along so well. But when sometimes you just need like space apart. When you're together for too long. Admit this. This is a thing. I'm not the only person.
No, we have spoken about
you
it
have
before,
to have
yes.
time apart, right?
I enjoy my
And
alone time.
In them times, I used to be really good on my own without having someone with me. But if I'm left alone with my thoughts now,
Yeah, you get really
my
stressy.
God, I am. There's something wrong with me.
I've been at my house for the last 2 days, and I can pull up the messages to show you how many times he has said, "You coming over? When you coming over? Do you want to come around tonight? Just want to come around now? Should you come out today? Right now? Yeah." I'm like, oh my God, Callum, please! Like,
Yeah.
I'm sitting here binge watching my TV show. I'm in my gym jams. All right, I'm sitting at home, and I've got him in my ear, like, and then I'll call him. And he's like, "Yeah, you're right."
Yeah.
Woo,
See,
he's a moody little bum.
I'm very slowly slipping into that sort of mood where I just don't want to do anything and I binge watch shows, but I can only do that for a certain amount of time before I go, oh my God, snap back into it. And I think that's kind of the reason I've sparked this pod back up and wanted to get in here so bad is to just get something, do something, keep myself busy.
Keeping motivation is a really, really hard thing. And I feel like nowadays it's even harder with I know that I can sit on Reels for 2 hours and just be I'll be in a curse.
Should we check my screen time the past few days?
Oh, let me check mine. I think mine's been pretty bad, to be fair.
I'm
on FaceTime a lot. Like, I FaceTime a lot of people.
No
so.
excuse.
No, but like I'd say
excuse.
I'm probably on my screen time. I'm probably on FaceTime about 2-3 hours out of the day.
Your screen time, just screen time, darling. There's no excuse.
You're just trying to be Trying to be
All
annoying
right.
here. Hang on.
My screen. Oh my.
Where's screen
God.
time? Where's screen time? Can't find
My
it.
screen time has gone up 35% from last week, and my daily average is 12 hours.
What? No.
12 hours.
Show me. Show me. Callum, mine's 5 hours, 47 minutes.
I'm. That's so bad.
12 hours
That's
screen
so bad.
time. What's your most used app? What's the thing? Because mine is, yeah, like I said, FaceTime. Mine's FaceTime. I'm on average 2 hours a day on FaceTime.
Instagram 3 hours 22 minutes. WhatsApp an hour and 58.
What are you spending 2 hours on WhatsApp a day for?
I don't know. That's you though.
WhatsApp call, maybe.
WhatsApp calls you.
Callum,
we only use them.
sorry, we need to backtrack. You're spending 12 hours a day on your phone. Baby, like that's half a day, like 24 hours.
Yeah, I'm in a rut. Like there's nothing I can. Like
That's really bad.
I'll find myself endlessly scrolling through my phone. I don't know what it is, right? I really don't know what it is, but they call it the doom scroll or something, don't they? I'll just be scrolling and scrolling, can't stop, and I'm just like, what am I doing with my life? And I need to do something. We need to do stuff because I am in my own head just completely fucked.
Sorry, if your screen time is more than 12 hours, you need a reality check. You need to, like, unless you are using it for something that's like, I don't know, like say, because mine's a lot of FaceTime, you know, something like that. That is unbelievable. 12 hours a day on your phone.
Yeah.
I actually I need a minute for that. I need a minute to like think about that.
It's like that feeling I just got there is like that feeling I got when I went through my finances the other day. Guys, if you're sitting there and
my God.
you don't keep track of your finances, you don't keep track of how much tax you earn, all that kind of stuff, sit down with an accountant and just do it. I promise you now, it will be like the biggest weight lifted off your shoulders because, guys, we went through my finances the other day and how much money I spend on shit and more shit.
It made me feel sick because, not to toot my own horn, I am very good with money. I'm a great, even he's like rolling eyes. I'm a great budgeter. I've been brought up that way. I'm very good. I know how much I've got and I know how much I can use. Callum is a impulsive buyer, as I've mentioned many a time. If he want it, he got it. You know, that's Callum's vibe.
This is how my brain works, right? I'll have like the most money I've ever had because I've done really well saving, and I'll be like, oh my God, I'm not going to spend a penny. And then next week, my brain will somehow talk its way into thinking it needs this thing that's really expensive and it's an investment. Now, granted, most of the time it is. It's a camera or it's a laptop.
Sometimes it's something so out of the blue. I'm like, where? And he'll get this and then he'll love it. It's like a toy at Christmas. Like he'll play with it for like a month straight. Won't let anyone touch it. And then he'll sit in his cupboard and he'll forget about it. And it's a really bad habit that you have. And
that's why I'm bad at saving money. I'm doing it right at the moment. I'm on a roll, to be fair. I'm on a roll. Unless we move house, and then I'll be skint again.
Oh,
how about that? Yeah,
my God.
Yeah. Anyway, on a lighter note, Portugal. Going to Portugal. I'm excited for that because that was our favourite holiday.
That was probably, I'd say, in terms of like food, vibe, everything.
Food vibe, yeah.
The Algarve was definitely our favourite.
Yeah, and it would have been nicer if we'd won the Euros and we could have been in a better mood for the wedding. You know what I mean? But
well, technically, I did win the Euros because I'm Spanish.
Oh my God, yeah, you did. Oh, I totally forgot.
I did a TikTok the other day about the fact that I am both Spanish and English, and I went to go watch the Euros, obviously here in the UK, and it was just really awkward for me because I've very much been rooting for both teams. Like when a game has been on and it's been Spain in the game, I'm obviously rooting for Spain, and then when England's playing, I'm rooting for England. But I did not expect both of them to be in the final, the two countries that I'm from. So yeah, that was a little bit awkward. I was definitely rooting for England at the pub, I would say that. But then when Spain won, I was sort of like, oh.
That's not even fair because for you it was a win-win. And it's kind of why I didn't get too upset is because I would much rather it have been Spain than France or Germany or
I hear
Turkey.
You. I hear you.
Know what I mean?
What made me laugh the most though was I obviously did that video saying that I'm from both Spain and England, and my comments went crazy. I've got people going, well, you're obviously not. It's where you're from, where you're born. Oh, well, how can you both Spanish and English? You got to rule your country that you're from, and you got to support England. Why would you support England if you're Spanish? Are you? Oh. It was like stupid.
You're being stereotypical and racist towards Brits. Okay?
I will
Listen
show
here, you little Spaniard. Oh, España! I won the Euros. How's that feel? It don't feel too nice, does it? Oh yeah, fucking Spain. Yeah, it's racist what you just did.
I had to sit in a pub on Sunday and hear my friend for about 2 hours in my ear go, You can stick your paella up your ass, up your ass. And obviously it's clearly directed towards me. And then he's going, you Spanish C word. And I was like, brilliant. This is just great.
Typical racism, eh? We love it. No, we don't. Racism is not tolerated.
It is not.
Okay?
We don't tolerate discrimination on this podcast. And if you are discriminatory, then please leave. Thank you.
Shut up, you fucking wanker. Anyway.
You need to stop. Okay, stop. You need to stop swearing. Guys, Callum, we filmed a YouTube video a couple days ago, whatever. We've been filming YouTube videos on Callum's page, right? And Callum's... Don't...
All right, no, granted, I do need to stop swearing so much.
We was going through his video, and even one of his mates popped up to him and said, wow, it's like swearing, it's like a swearing video, because every other word, Callum uses fuck as a connecting word. It's really, really bad.
Should I start bleeping them in the pod?
Do you know what? From now, I want you to put a counter up.
Okay.
I want you, in post-edit, to put a counter up, and every time you swear,
so I just make my job a bit harder.
Yeah.
Huh?
No, yeah.
It's not like we pay an editor to do this.
You need it. So do ping every time.
Right, every time I swear from now on, I'll do a
and don't even be conscious about it. I just want to see how much
All right, one more time. Southgate's out, mate. Wanker!
Bless him, though. Do you know what?
Not bless him. No, do you know what? Yeah, bless him. Because he's actually done pretty well. He's taken us to 2 finals.
2 finals.
Which isn't awful. However... I don't know. He must have this sort of weird thing in his brain, like a superstition thing, where as if he changes the team too early, they're going to lose.
I am gutted for the boys though, because they looked really upset.
You would be, losing the Euros.
I'm mostly gutted for Palmer and Pickford, and yes, I know who those players are. And
they're the only 2 players.
No,
That's why she said it.
Do you know why I'm upset for them more? Is because like Pickford. I mean, I love Pickford. He's definitely my favourite player. He, bless his heart, tried his absolute best, and Palmer was the only one that actually made a difference as soon as he came on in the game. So
yeah, I mean,
and Saka, I love Saka.
Saka smashed it. I think he had a good tournament. Bellingham not so much. I think Bellingham had a shit tournament, to be fair. Weird, isn't it? Me talking about football.
Who was it? Well, I saw a thing and it was like Bellingham is now the youngest person to lose 2 Euro finals consecutively.
They'll make anything up though, won't they? They'll be like fucking. Saka's the first person to wear red socks that loses the 2nd Euros in the world or something. They will make any headline out of absolutely anything, mate.
Guys, the funniest thing is that Callum hated football until 2 months ago. Okay, not hated, but he used to play football. Like he was very much into it. You support Arsenal or Liverpool, whoever it was.
Arsenal, yeah.
He used to support Arsenal. Like when I first met him, he was kind of still like, yeah, he knew about the Premier League, all that. In the last few years, hated it. Doesn't like talking about it. Football again. Here we go. He was not a football person since the Euro started. Good lord, you couldn't take this man off the sofa. And he was like, Euro's on.
Yeah, and since watching This Is Wrexham.
Oh, welcome to Wrexham.
Yeah, welcome to Wrexham.
That's a very good TV show.
Yeah,
actually.
I think I might support Wrexham actually.
Ryan Reynolds. What do you think went through Ryan Reynolds' head to buy? See, it wasn't his idea though, was it? It was Rob's idea.
It was Rob McElhaney's idea.
Rob McElhaney.
He said to Ryan, "You've got the money. Obviously, I want to buy a football team. Let's do it together." They all saw dollar signs because let's be honest, they've gone up 2 leagues in 2 years.
Oh, brilliant! So Callum
has
watched it without me. I watched the whole of season 1. I was so excited.
Yeah.
Started season 2. I went home for 3 days. How many seasons have you done in 3 days?
I finished it. I was completely finished.
You finished it?
Yeah, sorry.
Callum, there was 3 seasons.
Yeah, I finished all of them.
You finished all without me.
Babe, I'm telling you, I've done nothing for the past 3 days. All I've done is sit on the sofa and feel sorry for myself.
I'm actually really annoyed. No, I'm actually annoyed that you finished that without me.
All right,
because every time with The Boys, with Money Heist, with Narcos, with every show we start, you just watch without me. You can't even have the decency to wait.
Because
no decency to wait.
No, listen, because whenever I start a show with this woman, she'll go home and she'll watch her shows, and then I'll have nothing to watch. And then when she comes back, she'll be like, "Oh, can I just put on Supernatural?" I'm like, "No, we need to finish that show we started."
Supernatural is so good.
And we will never finish it. That's why I carry on watching them without her, because she gets bored. Because what Hannah will do is she'll start 3 shows at the same time and not know which one she wants to watch.
It depends what mood I'm in, right? I just actually finished Maxton Hall. It was a 6-part series in Prime. It was so good.
What even is that? Why did you start another series? You've got 2 on the go already, mate.
I watched it in one night. It was so good. And
is there loads of sex involved?
Probably, yeah. And then obviously Supernatural, there are 15 seasons, so I have to give myself a little break here and there. I'm currently doing New Girl as well. What else have I got? I've got The Office, I've got Friends. But the thing is, it depends what mood I'm in. I don't like binge watching because sometimes I'm not in the mood for a bit of scary Supernatural. You know, sometimes I want a little laugh, I want a bit of banter, I want some fun.
Do you know what it is?
Do tell.
You got too much time. Shouldn't be watching that much TV. Neither of us should.
What time did you get out of bed today, Cal?
12 o'clock, 'cause I'm depressed.
Okay, there we go. So, tell me about time. Telling me about time. You're watching all them TV shows because you're watching Wrexham without me until bloody whatever time in the morning. Idiot.
3 a.m. actually.
Oh my God,
3
Callum.
a.m.
Callum,
Yeah.
you can't live like this.
Yeah. I haven't got my shit together right now. I will be completely honest with you guys. Remember that podcast episode where you said, Callum, you're wearing odd socks? That means you ain't got your shit together.
Yeah.
It's funny because I did at that time.
Right now you don't.
Right now I don't.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have not. Look at the bottom of my socks.
Ugh.
They're like black.
You've been
I've not got my shit together.
You've been doing your own washing as well. That's
Yeah,
not
I've been
good.
doing my own washing.
Guys, that's another thing we'll talk about. Callum has finally
Sorry. Ow. Hurt a little bit, that.
Callum has finally become a man.
Why have I finally become a man? Sorry, let me mute my phone. That's the Ring doorbell.
Callum has finally become a man, and he now does his own washing. Can we get a hell yeah? Woo!
Hell yeah.
I've been doing my own washing since I was 14, so this isn't really a funny thing to talk
It's
about.
fucking easy. I don't know what everyone complains about,
It's
mate.
easy.
so
It's
easy.
easy peasy.
Do you know what I mean?
if
If,
you know
if
it-
I had my way, I'd whack everything in a tumble dryer, but apparently you can't because it shrinks something.
To be honest, I probably would too.
Yeah.
I ain't got a tumble dryer.
The other day,
I'm not as posh as Callum.
the other day I put a wash on, yeah, and put the wash on, hour and a half, yeah, 300 spin, 700 spin, yeah, but whatever, hour and a half. Come back to the washing machine to take it all out, and I'm smelling it. I'm like, oh, still looks a bit dirty. Realised hadn't put a pod in or the softener.
Oh, you actually
I
let
just-
you let
yeah,
the whole
hour and a half.
you wasted
Span it,
all that water.
Yeah, wasted all that water, all that electricity. Had to put it back in for a spin, and yeah,
Well, at least you're trying. You're trying.
I am trying.
You get points for trying, but
I
come
am
on, Cal.
trying.
You're 23 years old. You should know how to put a washing machine on now.
I do. I just didn't. I forgot to put the pod. All right, I'm new to this game, bro. Cut me some slack.
Anyway, so obviously we're going to Portugal next week, as we have mentioned. But I just came back from Sardinia, guys, Italy. Callum has never been to Italy before, and I said to him, "We need to go because it is probably one of my. I would say it's in my top 3 destinations that I've been to now. Definitely.
I want to go to the Amalfi Coast.
Amalfi Coast. I've never been to Amalfi Coast.
I want to do wine tasting throughout the Amalfi Coast.
Mm.
Oh, that would.
See, I've been to Rome, Sorrento, Naples, and Sardinia now, and genuinely, I have never had better experiences with food, drink, everything. Italy is brilliant for that stuff.
Sounds like a Scottish man saying nipples.
Naples.
Go on to Naples. You got some nice nipples there.
You're going to Naples?
That was Irish. That was Northern Ireland.
No,
I do want to go to Italy. It's the only place that I haven't. Not the only place, but it's the only main sort of destination I haven't been to.
Yeah, you haven't. I don't know why you haven't. I feel like that would be a place that you'd be like, yeah.
Because do you know? It's funny because do you know what was putting me off Italy?
What?
Just the food. Because it's
What
like
do you mean?
obviously just pasta, bread,
Not
and all that kind of stuff.
Callum,
But then I've actually started to
seafood.
like pasta.
Seafood
Yeah.
is a massive thing in Italy.
I don't know. Yeah, I was put off by the food
Pizza, pasta. They were
and the wine, but I started to like wine as well.
Oh yeah, true. Actually, we're big wine lovers now.
Yeah. Yeah. That's,
Speaking of
booze,
drinking, oh god,
been drinking a lot.
Guys, I got sick on Sunday after
Oh
the
my
Euros.
God.
Okay, I never get sick from alcohol anymore. I'm a big girl now. All right, it's been a while since It's been a while since I've thrown up from drinking, and it wasn't that I was absolutely battered, paralytic drunk. This is what's more embarrassing. It's just that I mixed so many. I had 5 drinks. But each drink was a different cocktail.
Why
So
would
I
you do
had,
that?
I tried it because nothing was sitting right with me on Sunday. Like I couldn't. Every drink that I had, I didn't like. So I tried a sangria spritz, which is obviously wine and prosecco, and then I had a G&T spritz, which was obviously gin and then prosecco, and then I had a tropical spritz, which was like Malibu, rum, all that, and then I had a Pimm's. So I was like, right, I can't be asked to have Pimm's, and then I had a gin and lemonade, and that's why I felt. I made myself sick.
No wonder you had a headache and felt sick.
I had to walk home. I literally had to leave. I was like, guys, I have to go. I'm sorry. And I got home and I was like, my stomach was so like, I was like 3rd trimestering when I got home, and I was like, I need to make myself sick. This is the only way.
Any experienced drink would tell you.
I know.
That is not a wise decision.
Usually, I would stick to one thing. I'd either stick to a Pimm's, I'd stick to a prosecco. Not prosecco. I don't have
What happened
prosecco.
to wine? You was drinking wine. And
Nothing was sitting right with me, Callum. Maybe it was something in the air on Sunday. I don't know, but yeah, I did get sick. I was written off yesterday. I was really not well.
Love is in the air.
Why you stopped drinking as well? We both literally. It's funny enough. We weren't even together on Sunday to watch the Euros, and he also said that he's going to stop drinking.
Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of alcohol. Too much for my liking. So I've said to myself, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop drinking alcohol because it's probably been an every other day thing. I'll pop a couple beers because the Euros and that and the football.
Yeah.
boredom. So I said to myself, there's not a good reason to be drinking. Let's stop now. So I'm going to stop until Portugal and I'll have some wine in Portugal.
Love that, because we're actually going to a vineyard. So obviously
Yeah, because I can't not have wine in a vineyard at a wedding. But after that, again, only occasions I'm going to drink because it's completely ruining my brain.
Do you know, I don't think you drink, I wouldn't say that you drink excessively. I wouldn't say that Callum's not the kind of person that will have like 2 and need to drink 10. You know,
I am.
No. You can just have 1 or 2, but I think when you're in a good mood, you will be like, oh, let's just have a few more, you know?
Yeah, it starts fun and it starts as, oh, I'm going to have a few drinks. Like, if it ends me having 8, great. Gets to a point where it's sort of like, shit, am I getting addicted to this?
I think sadly, because our jobs, obviously we work from home technically,
So we've got the time to do it.
so it's not like we're like, oh, can't be hungover for work tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah.
you know, so I do think that's a little trap you can fall into,
Yeah.
but let's not get too much into that.
So it's time to get back on my health kick, get back in the gym, get back on my diet.
Guys, we went for a run the other day. Okay, I'm not the running person. I prefer like a good incline. I love a Stairmaster. I like weight training. But we went for a run and I've very, very shortly realised that I need to get back into my fitness and start getting fit again because I was dying.
She couldn't run 100 metres.
No, I was also, right, a few factors. I was wearing the wrong shoes. My feelers are not for the gym. I did bring my New Balance. We can go for a run tomorrow. I brought the right trainers.
Right.
But Callum is one of them annoying people who's like, oh, I haven't been to the gym in months. He'll do like 2 sessions and be right back into it. He's like, oh, gazelling like the wind. He's turning around, like jogging behind me, going, come on, babe, hurry up. I'm like, oh, you're really pissing me off right
Naturally
now.
athletic, you know what I mean?
You know, but you definitely are. You definitely do have like natural metabolism. You've got such a good metabolism. It's
I'm
ridiculous.
very blessed with
If
that.
I had been what you've been doing for the last 3 months, I would be like you would have to roll me into this room right now. I'm dead serious. I'm like, I have to like eat so well and like be so on top of it, like making sure I'm not binging. Whereas Callum will like eat shit for 3 weeks, go to the gym for 1 week and look amazing again. It's ridiculous.
Do you know what? I'm not even blowing my own trumpet. I'm very fortunate to have those genetics. I'll go to the gym for 2 weeks and I'll look semi-decent again. I'll cut fat really quickly.
It pisses me off. What is it with men? I don't get it. I feel like it's with all men though. You're just so annoying.
Just wait till I get to 30 and my metabolism slows down. I'll have 2 beers in the evening and I'll be a fat bloated mess, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I feel like I try so much harder than you, and you don't like. You're just like, he's getting McDonald's at midnight, and I'm like sitting there like, oh, he's having a fry up like every other day, and it still looks great. No,
what the issue is there is you don't lift weights. You just do cardio sort of thing and go on the Stairmaster.
I was lifting weights.
And you'd do a few leg exercises. But if you was to full on give yourself a full body workouts and stuff, like upper body, lower body, you actually exert more energy and burn more calories lifting heavy weights than doing cardio. Plus what you're doing at the same time is you're burning fat, but you're building muscle.
Yeah, this is
so you tighten up.
This is when I'm reminded that Callum was a personal trainer and he actually does know this stuff. Like, like sometimes he'll come out with something I'm like, wow, you're so smart. Like I forget that you actually have.
I may look like shit, but I do know what I'm talking about.
Like you actually are quite smart. Oh, look at you. Let's talk about your hair. Sorry, I was just looking at your hair.
Oh god, here we go.
So I think the last time we filmed the podcast, you've been growing it out for like 4, maybe 5 months.
Look, it's down to my lips. Look.
We are at, I love it when he pulls a little bit at the front. If you guys have watched Max and Hall, then you know. Oh wow, you can eat it. That's gross, Callum.
That is gross. I haven't washed it in like 4 days.
Oh, don't put that into the universe, please. I can smell it from here.
Yeah, I haven't washed it in like 4 days. But it's good to leave your hair and not wash it.
I think, in my opinion, it looks absolutely brilliant. I love it. It looks beautiful. I feel like it could do with some thinning out, if anything, but I don't think you need to cut it at all.
In my opinion, I think I do need to trim it. And I think I don't need to see a barber. I need to see a hairdresser to give it layers, to thin it out a little bit so it sits nicer. Because right now, sometimes I wake up in the morning and I will be distraught at what I'm seeing in the mirror.
Yeah, that's what I look like every morning.
I look like Trevor from GTA sometimes. Serious.
Oh, is that the guy from The Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's absolutely ridiculous. I have like a white man's afro. It just goes absolutely mental.
Callum has got hair that people dream of. Like you could cut his hair and sell it for a weave. It is unbelievably like it is thick, healthy, luscious. He's got no bald patches at all. No. Look at his hairline. It is stupid how perfect your hair is. And like to not grow it out and like see it in its full lusciousness, it would be silly. I think you give it a few more months and it's going to look unbelievable. I can't wait personally. I've got a few more,
babe. I just don't know if I got it in me.
I
really don't know if I got it in me.
Callum, it will fly by. It will fly by.
But it's just getting to a point now where every time I look in the mirror, I'm not feeling myself.
But do you not think
I'm not feeling myself?
I think it makes you look more mature. I really do like when I look at
because it probably makes me look ugly.
But when I look at pictures of you with the French crop or like with buzz cut, I think that's a child. But now when I look at pictures,
was a child.
No,
No,
but
it was only 7
no,
months
but that's
ago.
what I mean in general. Like you look really, really young, and I feel like it's really matured you and made you look really handsome, beautiful. And please don't cut it. Please, I'm gonna be really upset if you cut it. Please.
Let me know in the comments if I should cut my hair or not.
Please don't, guys. No. The thing is, everyone in my comments is always like, bring back the French crop, but they're kids. Like
That's how they remember Callum Joyce.
Bit with his hair.
So with the long hair, it's kind of I've created a new character essentially, and people don't really like it.
People don't like you
But
anymore.
you know what? It's not about what you guys think. It's about what I think. I don't let it get to me. All right.
Oh.
No. Anyway, do you know what? I'm quite glad we've done this. It's given me a confidence boost. I feel productive now that we've actually done this.
Let's do a word of the day. Also,
Word of the day.
If you guys couldn't tell, Callum is not wearing his glasses and he is so blind.
So blind. Just to see Hannah, I've got to squint.
I've been doing a word of the day just because now that I don't go to university anymore, I feel like my vocabulary. Let me explain this.
I was going to say this. You're getting a bit more dumb. Sometimes you will say things and I'll be like, "Whoa, I thought you were smarter than that." No, go on, carry on. I didn't mean to interrupt.
He's really pushing his luck today. Don't even start laughing, sniggering at me right now. Shut up. I was watching back on my TikToks and I was like, do I even know how to speak? I was like, I've written a 10,000 word dissertation, okay, with really good grammar, and I'm on my TikTok going, so I'm like, I need to start doing word of the day. I need to start getting my vocab because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the books that I read are like, I don't know you. See, I like,
you know,
I need
that's
to
not
shut
your
up.
vocabulary. That's your connecting
words. I have,
Yeah.
but I
So
used to have very, very like meticulous. That's a good word. Very intricate.
So
Another good word.
research
Connecting words.
Connecting words.
No,
Don't
no.
research vocabulary. You
No.
narrow
But
it down.
I want to do a word. I want to do a word of the day just so I can. Oh, okay. Today's word of the day is. Let's see.
Because I need to work on my connecting words because mine is always just
Swearing words,
swearing.
yeah.
My
Yeah.
connecting words are always swear words, and I need to change that.
Today's word of the day is sibylline.
Sibylline.
Let me play it. Let me play it for you.
Sibylline. Sounds like
Sibylline.
sibling.
It's an adjective which means mysterious or cryptic.
Sibylline.
Something is sibylline.
You're being very sibylline.
Yeah, you're being quite
You're
sibylline
very
today.
sibylline today. I don't
that.
like it. I don't sound right. Just say
Alright.
mysterious. Mysterious
Alright,
is
well,
better.
you just have to deal with it. But no, I do feel like I need to start expanding my vocabulary a bit more. Maybe I will start reading some more.
You've done it again.
Some more intricate books. That's a good word. Because a lot of the books I read, they're very like fantasy, but they're obviously like they're made up words. They're not like real. Like
He fluffled my kitty. They're ridiculous, isn't it?
my favourite part, about these books that I read, or just books in general. If you girls know, then you know that there's no girls watching this podcast. I know there isn't. But if you're here by any chance, some books, like especially smutty or like very, very, very deep books, it will be like they're on, I don't know, they've been camping outside for 6 weeks. It's like the medieval era. And then it's like, oh, he's going to go down on her. And it's like, my girl hasn't showered in 7 weeks.
Oh, allow it.
And I'm like, I don't know. Like, sometimes I'm reading them and I'm like, oh, it's just like, oh, we laid there in the mud. I'm like, ugh, like.
Imagine how unhygienic sex was 100 years ago or 200 years ago.
I don't want to think
when
about that.
people didn't shower, that must have stunk.
Well, you know, I'm trying to remember what era it was. It wasn't Regency. I think it might have been the Tudor or Victorian era. They bathed once a year because they thought it was it wasn't good to bath, like to bathe often. Yeah.
Do you think it gets to a certain point where you can't smell anymore?
Well, no, London stunk. Like, have you not seen the pictures of like
London still stinks.
No, but London stunk.
What, because of the people?
Like the Thames was just sewage.
Thames is
people,
sewage.
No, but like there wasn't any running water. Like until the Victorian era, we didn't have running water sewage pipes. It was literally people would shit in buckets and pour it out the windows and it would go on the floor. Like it was. If you go into it, it can be really, really mad.
Oh, thank God for plumbing, eh?
Yeah, no. Without modern day plumbing, we would be fucked. That's why a lot of like old plumbing is still Victorian because it was made in the Victorian era. It's gross. It's gross to think about. I know.
Imagine all the pipes that haven't been updated in London and are full of mould and just dirt, overall dirt.
It's the Thames though. I saw a TikTok the other day. I was about to say I saw an article. No, you didn't. You saw a bloody TikTok.
Yeah.
Of this girl and she was like, I was so excited to go to London and then I got here and it's just like, it's really grey. Like,
Yeah.
Welcome to London, love.
It actually is, isn't it? Everything's drained out of London.
London's stinky. London's real stinky.
You see videos of people in America and the colours are so vibrant.
One thing I will say though is I feel like our equivalent is New York, because New York is very. I feel like the subway is quite stinky as well.
It's just the city, isn't it?
I really want to go to America, man.
I want to go to Texas.
Really me and Callum have a dream. I have a dream, guys.
I have a dream.
I have a dream.
Texas.
My dream.
If I was to move to anywhere in the world, would be Texas. Because of the gun laws.
I want to live on a ranch in Texas.
I want to live on a ranch. I want to own a cow.
I feel like my dream would be, if I wasn't allergic to horses, I'd have some stables. I'd go out and ride my horses. I'd go feed my chickens. You know, I'd tend to my flower plants, and then I'd go inside to my big ranch in my big kitchen, and I'd make fresh food fresh eggs if I wasn't allergic to eggs that I got from my chickens, and I just
can't even pluck the chicken because
I'd love like a remote ranch where I could scream at the top of my lungs and no one could hear me. That's the dream. No, because
what do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is I have grown up my whole life with someone living here, and here.
Oh my God, yeah.
I've had people living around me, like all sides. Like there is not one wall in my bedroom.
So true.
There's not one wall in my bedroom where someone is not next to, right? So I feel like I really, when I'm older, please. Please, God, please. I don't want anyone around me. I want to be so remote and so desolate that good. I'm using good words again. Sorry, I'm really trying to get my vocabulary up. I just want to be so. I'm so annoying. So annoying. Sorry, I'm really pissed myself off now. I know. But yeah, I want to be really far away from people. I just don't want anyone. I don't want like someone walking past your house all the time. Like I hate it. If I open my bedroom window, I can just hear people talking. I'm like, shut up.
But then again, I think you would kind of miss that after a while.
No,
being in a remote area.
I'd like to be 20 minutes from hustle and bustle. That's my limit. I feel like a 20-minute walk / drive I can do.
That's why I like Windsor.
Oh, love Windsor.
I do like Windsor.
We're quite close to Windsor.
Yeah. Well then, anyway, we're going to close it out there.
I've had so much fun being back. We're back, baby.
After 40 minutes of talking with this woman, I realised I can't move in with her. Just joking. It's been a great podcast.
We're 7.5 years in, honey.
I'm probably going to get a slap.
You ain't getting rid of me now.
Yeah,
there ain't no way you're getting rid of me now. I'm going to live in my Texas ranch with my chickens and my horses.
Oh, can you just shut up?
Hell
Thank you all for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. Love you guys.
Love ya.